Ladies and gentlemen, this is the F&G show.
The F&G Show.
Over a glass of wine.
The
Well,
F&G
today,
Show.
Frank has his degree in psychology and doctorate in
I do have a doctorate, y'all.
not in psychiatry.
No, but in theology. Maybe I can still figure this out, huh?
Yes. What we're gonna do? This is a strawberry letter.
And I have a
from Steve
minor
Harvey show.
in I have a minor in psychology.
What you do?
No, social.
You making that up?
Is a minor in psychology or a minor in? I can't remember what my minor's in. I'm getting old, y'all.
Yes, we all are. Well, what we got here is the strawberry letter. We're gonna talk about engagement ring drama. Usually we're here, Shirley and Steve give their advice, but you're going to hear the F&G show advice.
Here we go. It's time. Strawberry letter.
All right, thank you. Subject, engagement ring drama. Dear Stephen Shirley, I dated a guy in high school, and I thought that he was my first love and that I was his. He went to the service and eventually went overseas. While he was overseas, he wrote me and said that he was getting married. Many years later, after his divorce, we reconnected. He bought me an engagement ring. I didn't have the ideal job to wear the ring to work. He got angry because I would not wear the ring, and he took it back. He returned it to the jewelry store and received less than he paid for it. Now he tells me that I owe him the difference. This is the craziest thing that I ever heard. What are your thoughts about this? Well, this is really, really, really stupid and cheap of him. Can you cut off all ties with this guy, like right now, today?
All right.
Oh. He went overseas
Went overseas.
and got married. Apparently, he had just went in the military. He was a young kid. And he went in the military and got married. First mistake.
Yes.
That's the first mistake right there. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but I don't know who he was talking to. Or maybe the girl he was married was trying to become an American citizen, so they figured that, well, we can get him.
Yeah.
And we can become a citizen and go back to America. And I think that's probably what happened.
Yeah. And I almost thought they were talking about me at first, but when
Oh no, you got a similar
haven't-
story?
Yes, my first wife. I'm on 3 now. Third one, rather.
Ooh.
My first wife, we got engaged, and then I joined the military and did boot camp and went through tech school. Went to my first duty station and fell in love with a snow bunny.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Man, me and that girl, we was hanging out, man. I thought I was in love.
This was while you were in the military?
While I was in the military, when I first joined.
Just like this guy.
And yeah. But what's different is I didn't marry her.
Oh.
I didn't marry her. Because I was a man of my word. I was engaged to someone else.
Okay.
So I didn't marry her, and I
Didn't
went
marry
back
her.
and
Okay.
married the lady.
But
who
you
I
were with
slept
her.
with. Yes.
He was cheating on the one he was engaged
You
to.
ain't had to say all that now. You ain't had to say all that. But he's right. I had a year-long bachelor party, as I would say. And I would tell the girls, hey man, I'm getting married, but we can still hang out, but it's just going to be my engagement party because I'm not going to have no engagement party when I get back. When I get back, we're going to get married. So I have a year long before we get married next year, August. Let's have fun. And they would say, well, I'm going to make you forget.
Fun.
Yeah, I was. They said, we're going to make you forget about her. And I was like,
The snow bunny said that.
every chick I was with would say, because ladies got this thing where they can make you forget about other ladies because they think they that.
Yeah.
Let's see you try, baby.
So she's got the goods that'll make you
Right,
forget
right.
everybody. Okay.
And so we did that. But the day before, I was like, Sarinara. And I went and married the wife, went on from there. So, but I've seen judge shows when it comes to engagement rings and stuff, where engagement is a promise to get married.
Okay.
But if you don't get married, that ring has to go back to the owner. So he's just stuck out of luck. He can't get no money out of that. I've seen that on Judge Mathis a few times. People say, I bought her an engagement ring. I want her to give her money back. At least give me half and all that stuff. And he's like, no, you got to give the whole ring back, even in divorce court. Not divorce court, but Joe Brown. Now, you know, you come here, you're going to do what you got to do. And you think there, you got your pants all down by your ankles. But anyway, they said that. They was like, hey.
But why did the jewelry store give him all the money back? Because you're taking back the whole ring.
Yeah, but where did he get it? What shop did he go to, first of all?
Yeah.
Because if it was a pawn shop, you definitely going to get all your money back.
No, you're not getting all your money back if it's a pawn shop. Pawn shop ring, yeah.
And even though it's an expensive ring, the value changes when you resize the ring.
Because he may have had to resize it, so that's why he didn't get all his money back.
Because when you first get it made, it's boom, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they got to resize it, they got to put it back in the fire and mold and all that stuff. So it's still valuable, but not as valuable because they had to remold it. The more you put it in the fire to reshape it, the weaker the
okay.
The
so
material.
she's not going to be paying him because it's really on him. He's stuck with that cost, right?
He's stuck with that cost.
Yeah.
Just stay with the one that you married or go back to or whatever because that one's a loss.
So he was trying to get back with her after he came back from the person he divorced overseas.
See, he did it wrong. He should have did like me. He should have fooled around with that one overseas and then went back and married one other chick. At least I got 15 years and 3 kids out of that one. I don't know what he got, but it looked like he got heartache.
Oh, yeah, he got heartache. Well, you made the right decision, apparently. He did.
Right.
Well,
went over there and got his nose wide open. With
you wouldn't do it again, would you?
Would I have done it again?
Yeah.
I probably would have did it the exact same way that I did it before. The only difference is,
player.
I would say if I would have married the young lady at that, well, she was older than me. But if I had married her, me and you would never known each other. But
no, we wouldn't have.
I would have still been in Alaska because that's where we were at in Alaska. I would have never left Alaska.
You would have never left Alaska.
No, because Alaska was a place where all the places I've been in the world, if you was married black to black, white to white, Asian to Asian, Hispanic to Hispanic, you was an oddity. They was like, are y'all brothers and sisters? No, that's my wife. Really? They shocked. Because over there was a lot of mixed couples.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the norm.
In Alaska?
Yeah, when we was in Anchorage, Alaska, it's like everywhere you look, everybody was mixed couples all over the place.
Oh.
So when me and my wife came, we both were black.
Mm-hmm.
They thought we were brother and sister versus being husband and wife.
Right.
But it was crazy.
They like that up there in Alaska.
I loved it up there though. But had I stayed with her, we would have stayed in Alaska. But I would have lost my family behind it all because my mama was like, "Don't you bring no white woman in this family." But
well, I've heard those stories too.
Yeah, you know how that goes. But strawberry letter engagement ring drama. There really is no drama. You just stuck, brother.
You know what the old mothers used to say? I'm sure your mother probably said it.
What was that?
If she can't use my comb, don't bring her home.
That's like a pimp said that, man. He's rhyming, man.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I tell you, that's what they would be saying.
Well, that's our advice here from the F&G show about the engagement ring drama. Brother,
yes.
You're just out of luck. Leave her alone.
You're out of luck. And blame the jewelry industry for wedding rings. Because in the early part of history, wedding rings did not exist. It only was given to people that could afford it. Kings and queens and dukes and earls. And so the diamond industry figured out a way to make poor people pay for diamond rings, because in the old days they didn't do that. They tied strings around your finger as a wedding ring. Mm-hmm. You save a lot of money that way. Absolutely. Just a string on the finger. That's right, and that's coming straight from the F&G show. The F&G show. Over a glass of wine. The F&G show.